Eccoci qua, signore e signori, con il 31esimo episodio della nostra campagna di Baldur's Gate. Facciamo in sostanza quello che dovevamo fare ieri. Assistere all'incoronazione e, perché no, magari direttamente detronizzarlo già sul posto. Un altro terremoto.
Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Mi serve l'orso. Torniamo indietro, prendiamo l'orso e andiamo. Dovrebbe aver funzionato. Ha funzionato.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. Correct your tone, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Doubt casts a shadow on your mind. You've little chance to best Gortash's Steel Watchers.
Such pluck. How I admire it. Alas, I take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow. You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my Steel Watch. Tut-tut. So much potential gone to waste. Watchers! The Absolute's assassins walk among us.
Riesce. Allora, qui è complesso, molto complesso, ma non impossibile.
Watch! Your time has come!
Mi sa che non giocheremo neanche un turno, eh. Sì, questa era una cosa a senso unico. Bene. Giusto per... Infatti. Non c'è neanche questo slot, credo.
Make way.
Però non mi concede di andare più veloce. No. Vabbè. Ok, allora da qua. Ben poca chance di colpirlo. Non finirà bene tutto ciò. Sì, direi che possiamo pure caricarlo di nuovo perché non... qui non andiamo da nessuna parte. Dovrò forse rimettere tutte le armi come avevo posizionate prima, quindi ci dovremo perdere un paio di minuti lì, però... La soluzione la troviamo, la soluzione la troviamo.
Brain has resisted
Ma abbiamo già l'equipaggiamento che ci serve, bene.
without all three stones to control it. It will soon start acting on its own will.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Watch your elders and learn.
Looking ahead.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Forse dobbiamo riprenderci l'orso.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Work to be done.
Meaning that in the games and generals and dukes, we not even Who's next is out there.
All right. What now?
Stand down, villain. Aggressive action will not be tolerated in the correct your...
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, Lord and... I understand, you know, the Quake next. Not the most...
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Come.
Sage advice. My steel watchers take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow. You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch.
Recupero un attimo il commento di Laesier che l'ho perso. Ah, vabbè no, ce la facciamo lo stesso.
Tut tut.
Steel Watch, your time has come.
Maledizione. Psichico è il tuo punto debole, maledetto. Ma dai.
No time for mercy.
Fall before my time.
Multiattacco, burrasca, getto d'aria e munatuono e resistente a fulmine. Cos'è un attacco tagliente? 2,12.
Swift and lethal. Invenna via.
Ok, aia. Meglio.
Darkness! Claim your offering!
Manifestazione della tirannia. Bene. Abbiamo fatto incacchiare. Non è molto in effetti, però...
This city is mine!
Ok. E abbiamo fatto comunque un bel male. Poi ho altri livelli e forse potremo riuscire anche a sfidarla a darmi ai pari. O quantomeno un benché minimo di qualcosa che non ci faccia morire subito per colpa dei guardieri. Potremmo direttamente andare subito, poi dopo, una volta arrivati a Baldur's Gate, alla fabbrica, distruggere la fabbrica e poi tornare qua e farla finita in fretta, però sarebbe stato bello riuscire a farlo fuori fin da subito, vedere cosa sarebbe cambiato.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way. Stand down. Aggressive action will not be correct your...
Dearest...
My friend. Lord Enver, I understand. You know, it takes all the quakes. Next, not the most together.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Doubt casts a shadow on your mind.
Such pluck. How I admire it. You are of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my... There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
He wants what we want. Orin dead, and the Elder Brain subjugated. An alliance would serve us well.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the Black Hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger, hidden among us. Squaw!
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy. At least not yet. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Our tyranny, and we are saviors, defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
E niente, non faremo fuori il povero maledetto. Ci serve più potenza di fuoco, per così dire.
We were wise to ally ourselves with Gortash. While Orin lives, she is the greatest threat to our survival. We must hunt her down and eliminate her. He is rather fond of himself. If he truly intends to be the savior of Baldur's Gate, perhaps he has reason to be. Was Baldur's Gate enjoying a golden age of prosperity and peace before Gortash rose to power? I think not. This city is like a wild beast. It needs a strong hand to choke it into obedience. Gortash may have that strength, but he chose the wrong allies to rule alongside him. Ketheric was reliant on his god instead of his own strength, and Orin does not understand power and control. Only blood. Given his position in the city's power structure, that may be easier said than done. I advocate for caution. I am reluctant to share power. But if he is amenable to it, an alliance with Gortash may be beneficial. Together, we can teach this city to fear us. And that is just the beginning. When we have all three Netherstones and control the Elder Brain, all of Faerun will have reason to fear us.
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We need all three stones to command the brain. It matters little in what order we obtain them, or how. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it? There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Beh, in tal caso allora verso la città di Baldur's Gate, cioè verso la città bassa, la vera Baldur's Gate.
true authority in this city. The guards are more degenerate than the criminals.
True warriors among the city's flaming fists seem exceedingly rare. The worst are mere rats scurrying about their warren.
And what do we do with rats, Laser? We hang them by the tails and burn their warrens.
Speaks well, that
The Unsung Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still alive. They could be of use to you.
Allora. Prima Bane o prima Gortash o Minsk o le varie secondarie quella.
What are you gonna do? Arrest.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am... No.
Per ora potremmo fare la missione quella di qua per quanto riguarda la corona.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have warned us. Sod it. Enough. Leroican and his precious night song just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
Sol Invictus.
Perché c'è questo e la collezione di Lorcan invece che il tipping che ci sarebbe stato se fosse sopravvissuto all'accampamento.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment.
12 di 12 di 8.
Logic detected. Petition approved. Enjoy. How else can I help you today? You're sure to find what you're looking for.
Vediamo un po'. Carisma più 2. Questo è comodo. questo è molto comodo. Ok.
Please come again soon. Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time. I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool, a desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
Aelin is a friend, to whom we owe our lives, I would remind you.
Ha! Betraying so quickly. Be careful your backstabbing arm doesn't get tired.
Good. Then you'll have no trouble fulfilling the contract to bring the Night Song here. I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. And this can keep her in place. You aren't the only one who knows what's on offer for the Night Song's retrieval. Consider carefully whether you'd like to see someone who might slip into your camp at any moment, or harry you through street and inn until you're run ragged and surrender. The choice is yours. Fortune or imminent death? I know you'll choose wisely.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Aelin left to face that wizard, Lorroakan, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me. That's my greatest fear. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her. I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father, I imagine a rat like Leroican will be nothing in comparison.
Procediamo.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. I have great plans for you, Dame Aelin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aelin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Vediamo un po' di far fuori sto qua, dai. Spero di avere un po' di più di fortuna rispetto con Gortash. Uno per elemento, ok. Ok, solo un secondo, che qua c'è una cosa da sistemare al volo. Ok, eccoci tornati. Dicevamo. Mi hanno bloccato il turno, quindi...
Death greets us all, but not today.
Yes.
Immune danni da fuoco, ma dai. La cadavere di chi ti ho creato? Bella domanda, non lo so. Nel dubbio. Piglia a pugni questo. Boia, ok.
Victory awaits.
This is the easy part.
Attaccato debole. Psichico. Resistente a veleno.
On your command.
È uno di quei giorni, evidentemente. Di nuovo stordito, cavolo.
Onward.
sharpest for combat. On the move.
Always this same old song. I go hunting.
Un secondo, vediamo prima gli elementi a cui è immune, magari. Ok, freddo. Basta.
Ready for battle. Susu follow dos.
Bene. E questo specifico problema l'abbiamo risolto. Ok. Come colpo.
It has it.
Leroican. You who would see me caged. You who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty. The Firehead Fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why? Perhaps. Yet if I could run him through 1,000 times, I wonder. Battle has tired my mind. Made me susceptible to flights of fancy. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Comodo. Ci sarà un ingresso da qualche parte? Perfetto.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Pergamena di L'arte della guerra. Evoca le apparizioni di 6 maestri strateghi. Ogni apparizione colpisce bersagli a tua scelta, infliggendo tra 8 e 18 danni da forza se il colpo va a segno. Ok, interessante.
That might be worth a look.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes. No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Curious vault? Must be protecting something valuable.
Iniziamo da qua. Impossibile scassinare.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Cacchio. Furbo.
No more rest for the wicked.
I need healing.
Non ci dovrebbe essere più un nube mortale qua. Nel dubbio mi curo di nuovo, va. Non si sa mai.
Bet I can crack that open.
Perfetto. i suoi documenti interessanti. La corona di Carsus serve ad attrarre e assorbire conoscenza magica, nonché a conferirla a chi la indossa, dominio su se stesso, onde poter permanere individuo a sé stante, separato dalla trama. Il globo di Carsus è un dispositivo di stoccaggio che conduce il potere mistico, poiché ne raccoglie in continuazione, richiede lo sfogo, che è quello che c'ha Gale. Vi sono una corona, un globo e uno scettro. Lo scettro è un utensile di proiezione, uno strumento di focalizzazione, pensato per brandire con precisione forze di amplitudine inimmaginabile. Ok.
A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Abbiamo ripulito anche questa stanza. Ok, sì, le abbiamo viste tutte. Yeti tanto vale prenderli anche se sono cose che già sappiamo, peccato perché ce li possiamo rivendere. Se poi la roba vale 1 invece possiamo lasciarli. Dovevo usare la pozione prima di scassinare la porta. Allora. Volo. Vediamo cos'altro c'è che ci possiamo
Vaults.
prendere.
Clean up. Below.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Security.
Ok, non possiamo proprio scendere così. Ok. Allora ci basterà andare in volo direttamente di sotto. Forse. Forse è meglio semplicemente cliccare il coso di sotto.
Clean up.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Ok. Di roba. Ah, un'altra cassetta.
Vaults.
Ok, non è questo che ci interessa. Neanche questo della sicurezza. Sotto. Perfetto. Ok, Servirà qualcuno di un filo più esperto.
I must heal. No time to rest.
Dove sta il mago? Dimmi che sta di là, sta di là, ovviamente.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. She sent me to die. Ambition is not a sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt where we can reach for the stars? I'm glad you can recognize this for the opportunity it is. Nevertheless, not a step to take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything. Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of Emporium's sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsus's pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. There is only one reason why you should set your ambitions on such an item. To offer it over to Mistra as a token of your loyalty. Perhaps then she would overlook your earlier failings. But if you crave it for yourself, you would not just be failing her, you would be challenging her. Choose wisely, Gale. Do not trade one calamity for another. If you will not hear it from me, hear it from your goddess. What truths she has to offer are for your ears alone. Gale of Waterdeep. Godspeed.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. For now, I'm just a regular wizard holding the blueprint for greatness. Mistra knows I've read Carsus's designs. I'm certain of that. And it clearly has her shaken. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. Very well. But it does not serve us to tarry when a summons from the heavens is waiting.
Ah, giusto, devo chiamare Gale al rapporto. Torno indietro.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Secondo. C'è qui. No, ok. Posto.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our... Wonderful. Excellent choice.
Meglio.
Mine for the taking.
Meglio. Decisamente meglio. Dovremmo aver visitato tutto. Bene.
On it. No one's stopped me yet.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Vabbè, sì, ciao. Dai che forse ce la faccio. Cioè, sì, ce la si fa, tranquilli.
You managed to talk your way in.
Do you have elder siblings, wizard?
About to say something awful, aren't you?
In Menzoberranzan, after a house has 2 sons, every subsequent male-born child is slaughtered at birth, as it is useless, even for breeding. You have the aura of a 3rd child about you.
Adesso dobbiamo vorrei pensare prima di chiudere per oggi al piccolo problema dei fuochi d'artificio.
I found an empty bottle of venom in camp in Thara. Safe to assume it was yours?
Indeed. I have been dosing my partners while they sleep by my side.
Would you throw one of them?
They refuse to take it in their food, but I must build up their immunity in case we ever visit Menzoberranzan together.
Let's never speak of this again.
Your desire.
Gale. Allora, andiamo tutti di qua, che è meglio. Poi separo dal gruppo Gale.
Seek and you shall find me.
Mettiamo qui.
12, 13, 14. Oh, rats! I'm short.
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them. How about I buy the firework and you...
Gortash has got to be
Bet you $1 million Steel Watcher wouldn't let that
Ok. Se ne sto di qua. Perfetto. Dovrei.
On the double.
Would you throw one of them?
Qui. Noi semplicemente ce ne andiamo
Swift as my feet can carry me.
tranquillamente.
Mistra Rill. Rook to Queen 6.
Ready.
What about this? Oakfather, ease my way.
Yes.
This ought to be good.
devo semplicemente tornare dal nostro caro amico, digli di resuscitarmi Gale e via.
Fate, dost thou require a new then thou must this is the price. Well, cat. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Che cavolo.
No time to die. You must get up.
You still have time to surrender.
Torniamo domani mattina, va. Qui ci abbiamo da aspettare un po' di turni.
Fate, dost thou require? Then thou must. This is the price. Well? Fate, spin. Dost thou require a new
Perfetto.
Kanyak, your deception ends now. I shall cleave the truth from you like flesh from a doer.
Help me! She's gone mad!
you tried to silence.
I didn't do anything!
Is my word not enough? Say your farewells, Nevukrim.
Vabbè, uno. Di nuovo. Niente.
You may lack resolve, but I do not. Blood and tears taste so sweet together. Ambrosia fit for Baal himself.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? You keep such silly little lambs in your flock, so easily slaughtered. Not like your green-gored friend. She loves the taste of blood too much. So eager to feel me drain its life away. Dull wits, dull blade. You are not yet ready. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. The Murder Lord does not need permission to kill. You are dull. A blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do. No, no, not here, not now. The tyrant must fall first.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip train him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Baal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the nether stones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
The promise of slaughter, of pain and humiliation, and the sound of blood drip dropping into the gutter. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, bone killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
Ah, bene. Ha crashato il gioco e questo potrebbe essere un problema. Mi domando a che punto del gioco abbia crashato. Allora. Siamo ancora in diretta? Sì. Stiamo provando a riavviarlo al volo. Ok, riavviato. Ok. Non così tanto ok. Per nulla, ok. Oh no. Bene, allora, la buona notizia è che possiamo impedire il tradimento di cosa? Cioè possiamo prevenire quel tradimento là. La cosa negativa è che abbiamo ancora tutto il dungeon da fare. Maledizione. Ok.
With a flick of the wrist.
Cerchiamo di fare in fretta. Solo quest'area da esultare. Maledizione. Allora, facciamo così. Adesso finiamo questa stanza qua al volo. Che è già completata, tra l'altro, bene. Facciamo riposo, portale. Leva tutto.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Qui da qua dovrei poter fare. Vediamo prima qua se ho visto tutto. Allora, da qua adesso noi ci trasferiamo con il portale. Con il portale ci trasferiamo di qua. Anche questi fanno gruppo adesso e li trasferiamo anche loro alla stessa maniera. Ok, qui salviamo. Past Thor, benvenuti in chat. Siamo in chiusura. Infatti io saluto, ci vediamo la prossima volta. Grazie che ti sei iscritto, che ti hai messo il follow all'ultimo, ma oggi siamo in conclusione un po' più rapida. Ci ho detto, alla prossima, noi ci rivediamo lunedì alle probabilmente 17 con Space Marine 2. È stato un piacere, alla prossima.